5 minutes to.
So George, there's a rumour going gasless car P8 in from the grid.
Being pushed by me.
3 minutes to.
Track temp still 36.
So we added the...
So we took 1.5 turn, and the other car has come down 1, so they only took 1.
When you say we took?
We added, yes.
So we're approaching 90 seconds, fire up. Pit lane limiter on.
So Ferrari's on, Verstappen also on.
1 minute. Firm. 45 seconds. Bite point find. 30 seconds. 15 seconds. 5.
And last car approaching the grid. And lose the car behind. So also the car behind 2.5, Perez 1.2. So Perez 1.3 ahead, you can 6, no threat behind. Gap ahead 1.2, there will still be 1 more lap. Safety car, keep the delta positive, we'll concentrate on tyre temp. So there will be gravel 5, 6, 7, an accident there. So Bottas in the gravel trap. Lewis is parked at turn 16. So you're entering yellow at 6 on the right hand side. So safety car.
Let me know where you want me to target on tyre temps compared to where we are currently. Here we are.
Ethan, you can drop even 10. So safety car should pick you up out of 1. So look for gravel in 5, 6. So we have a split on the front brakes. You have margin to the more. So we're happy with the front, where the front tyres are. Rear still can do it cooling down a bit, but focus on maintaining. I'll give you an update. So Sainz on soft, and then we got Verstappen and Leclerc RP.
Struggling a bit with this brake split.
But we need peak pressure. You can drop 10 car length. It might be next lap around. So Leclerc is in for medium tyres. So we need high pressure braking event to clear that.
I mean, the front left's getting up to temperature, but just nowhere near as much as the front.
Front right will start to be a bit of an issue soon.
They've not done a great job of cleaning the turn 5.
So it's clear where Lewis parked. Or if you've seen anything that we've answered.
With the grub.
Safety car in this green 3, position 4. Green 3, position 4. So front right is going down again. We'll push them a bit more. So it'll be strap 5 and safety car down at 14. Safety car 15, lights are out. Sainz is controlling the pace. So strap 5 and overtake available. Safety car 6 now at 17. Safety car braking for 18. Safety car is in the pits. Reminder, you're racing from the control line. So Perez 1.2 ahead. Alonso, we're still going target. So still no DRS. Alonso 0.8. It was 0.4. So gap ahead 1.9. Gap behind 1.7. Verstappen now P5. So DRS has been enabled.
Also sliding.
And Verstappen car behind 1.5. Verstappen 1.3. Verstappen 1 second. He will have DRS. Gap still 1 second. Gap 0.6. Gap ahead 1 second. 1.1.
Yeah, just like corner entry and exit, lots of rear sliding.
So think about lift and coast, introducing lift and coast. Recommending lift and coast into 8 and 12 in EB1. Remember the trick. So Sainz soft was 50 for 1, Perez at 53.5 at the stop. Alonso behind and doing 55.0. So a good time to do strut 6 and break up the pack. So Sainz was at 54.6. So we're starting to drop and focus on management. Confirm, we'll check. So green 2, position 8, green 8.
Just sliding around
So Sainz ahead was at 54.6. And George, give me a balance adjust for the...
Sliding all 4 tyres. Tyre 10 is understeer, but I'm monitoring a lot in the rear.
So Sainz is in. So let's try a bit more lift and coast to keep the rears cool. Defend 7. This is not causing too much drama on entries. So you're quicker than Perez now on the same tyre. So Verstappen now through Perez is leading the race.
How much lift and coast are we doing at the moment?
So Perez 55. So Perez 55.1. So you're closing the gap ahead. So box, box, box. Do the opposite to box, box, box. Coming in. So clutch position shallow. It's going to be a medium. No flight change. So close on exit. Strap 5. You have overtake. We've got Zhao at turn 1. You're clear. The car ahead at 2. So pushing hard. Still 1.5 second unsafe to Perez. So you're 0 to Perez. Perez is in. So close on exit with Perez. You have overtake. You have DRS. So we got behind at 1.8. So race situation, Sainz is still leading on the medium. Verstappen just stopped in P2 and Perez right behind him. So Perez 5 seconds out. So Sainz 52.7. And George, lots of rubber, keeping temps under control. So Sainz 53.2. And George, we're going lap target again. So Sainz 53.1. Leclerc behind 54.2. We're looking at P4 at the moment. So Verstappen now overtook Sainz. Sainz 53.8 being overtaken. So gap to Sainz is 9 seconds. If we find some magic pace, we can have it. Just don't slide the tyres. So remember to drink and consider strat 7. So Sainz is dropping off. Keep doing this. Coming towards us. 53.5 for Sainz. 54.0 holding up. So Perez is through. Sainz 8 seconds ahead. And you're both in safety car. Gap to Sainz 7.2. Doing a great job. Gap ahead 6.3. You were 1 second. So pick up the pace. Happy to close that gap.
This is the pace.
Very firm. So gap ahead 5. So Sainz 54.1. Gap ahead 4.7. And you're quicker than Perez. Sainz 54.2. Gap 3.9. So Sainz is in. So Sainz has gone to the hard tyre. Leclerc has already stopped as well. He's gone to medium.
Laps remaining.
So you've got 18 laps to go. We're going to extend this a tiny bit. Won't be long. So Sainz on the hard is 3/10 quicker in sector 2. Looks like a good tyre. So your matching Perez time is 10 seconds. And give me a balance adjust for the hard tyre, suggesting no change.
Yeah, no change.
So we're losing the VSC safety car window to Sainz. It won't be long. And Perez is in the pits.
I think we should go this lap.
Copy that.
Really good.
So Sainz was at 52.4. So box. Going to the hard tyre. You're strap 5. We're not racing anybody.
They've come back to me slightly beside a good lap. I have to look still.
You can stay one more. Stay out. So box. To come out in free air, 9 seconds behind Sainz. The clutch position shallow. And outlap will be normal. Watch the white line. So hard coming in middle sector. All clear on exit. So Sainz 8.5 ahead. Sainz pace is 52.8. You've got 15 laps to go. Target pace to beat Sainz 52.0. So gap ahead 7.5, 52.4. So high 51s to get him. So 1 second in sector 2. Well, 13 laps to go. So gap ahead 6 seconds. We are happy with fuel. Surface temps getting in the window.
Yeah, let me know when I should start better lifting coast.
Gap ahead 5.4. Sainz 52.0. So gap at just below 5 seconds. You've got your 12 laps to go. Surface temps are still lower than the medium. So looking good this lap. Gap 4.3. Sainz 52.2. We are monitoring your front right. Gap 3.9. So Sainz 52.2. More front surface temp in the last 2 laps. Also. Gap 3.4. So 9 laps remaining when you're crossing the line. Sainz 52.4. So wind has rotated slightly. Tailwind into 12. Gap 2.4. 8 laps. Gap 1.9. 7 laps remaining. 52.3. So your strongest sector 2 and 3. Gap still 1.9. So it's 52.3 for him. Gap 1.7. 6. Gap 2.4. 5 laps.
How's it gone? Sorry.
So hang it down still, gap 2.5. You'll think you'll get the grid back when they cool down. Gap still 2.4. They're still quicker. So there's still plenty of rubber, just about cooling them. So Sainz was at 52.4. Gap 2 seconds. You get 3 more laps. 52.7. Gap 2. And gap still 2 seconds. So 2 more laps. At the same time, gap 2. So gap still 2. You're about to start your last lap. You can squeeze overtake. Okay, so strut 1, cool the car, and you're coming in from the pit exit. And check for marshals on track, turn 1. It's a good P4, so close.
Yeah, good job team. Try and get Sainz, but couldn't quite get it in the end.
Yeah, pace looking good in the second half of the race. So Verstappen won Paris 18 seconds, and then 9 to Sainz. Yourself, Alonso, stop at the end for the fastest. My God, Alonso there, the final straight. Yep. So Russell, Leclerc, and then Ocon, Vettel, Gasly, Albon.